In the name of the Almighty God, the most gracious and most merciful, I send peace and blessings to everyone. We welcome you back on our social media platforms of Sebaduka Arafat, where we learn about financial literacy. And in financial literacy, we have 3 lessons that we learn. We learn how to make money, we learn how to multiply the money, or we learn how to invest the money, and we learn how to keep the money. So if you have been looking for things where you can invest the money, you can keep your money, and how you can make the money, this is the right page. These are the right social media handles where you're going to get all financial literacy classes, because we emphasize or we focus on financial literacy in all aspects of life, but mainly we look at the financial markets, where we have the stocks, where we have the forex market, and where we have the cryptocurrency market. So there is a reason why we focused on the financial markets. Why? Because these financial markets, we have seen that we have a lot of opportunities. We have plenty of opportunities. These are the markets which are not restricting anyone, as long as you understand what you should do. Simply in these markets, definitely you can make yourself a fortune, and you can change your life within this market. As we have seen, it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't look at how much you are having, as long as you understand what you should do. Definitely in these financial markets, you can make yourself a fortune, as very many other people have made fortunes in these financial markets. No wonder. One of the things that I know in this world, that Google has come out boldly and with audacity to recommend, because if you read about what is cryptocurrency, if I take you to Google here and I ask what is cryptocurrency, there is something that I want. Google tells us that cryptocurrency, I want to show you this thing. So Google tells us that decentralized cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, they now provide an outlet for personal wealth that is beyond restriction and confiscation. So you should ask yourself, my dear friend, why is Google so bold? Why is Google having such an audacity of saying that these are outlets for personal wealth that is beyond restriction and confiscation? And I believe this is the best thing that I have to talk about today, because here I'm talking about wealth, here I'm talking about money, something that is very important in our lives, because money really solves very many things in our day-to-day life. So now, as I've told you, that if you want to learn about the forex market, if you want to understand more about the stocks, if you want to understand more about the cryptocurrency, have you really suffered some losses? Did you get some bad experience? Were you disappointed? This is the right page, and these are the right social media handles. We on TikTok, we on Facebook, we on YouTube, Instagram, all social media handles, we are there. Just search Sebaduka Arafat really and follow these social media platforms. You really get knowledge about these financial markets, but mainly we are focusing on the cryptocurrency market, because the cryptocurrency market is the market which it can be easy for everyone. It is the market which has very many opportunities, and definitely anyone can easily venture into this market, and really you can make it. But as God tells us in the holy books, the holy Bible, God tells us in Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14, where there is no guidance, people fail, but in abundance of counselors there is safety. Whenever you do something when you are being guided, you have high chances of excelling. But whenever you do something when you don't have the right guidance, in most of the cases you are going to fail. But they tell us, but in abundance of counselors there is safety, meaning that if you have someone that you look up to, if you have someone who has succeeded, and definitely you try to apply what the other person applied, you have high chances of succeeding in life. For example, for someone who wants to be a footballer, I think these people mention names like, I want to be Lionel Messi, I want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo. If we go into boxing, someone will say that I want to be like Muhammad Ali, I want to be like Tyson Fury, I want to be like Floyd Mayweather. If you come to anything in this life, let it be business, let it be singing, any field, you have to have that role model. You have that person who must inspire you. And me, one of the people that inspire me, I have someone called Emmanuel James Ron, or commonly known as Jim Ron. Really, he inspires me a lot, and I really learn a lot from him. So that is the same thing from you. I think now you have first got the reason even why the business that you try to start some time back, or the business that has just failed right now, one of the reasons is that Maybe you started the business when you thought that you have money will do everything. My friend, money is very important in business, but definitely acquiring knowledge to understand the business that you are going to do matters a lot, because you need to understand, if the business is not performing well, how should I behave? If the business is performing well, how should I behave? We should understand these principles, we should understand these things, because they help you to enter into the business when you know everything, and everything won't get you by a surprise. So today I've come with episode 3. We are looking at the beginner's guide on day trading cryptocurrencies. In the first episode, we looked at the introduction. The second episode, we looked at what is day trading and how do day traders make money. So today I'm going to be showing you the day trading strategies. But if this is your first time to land on this episode 3, we have episode 1 and episode 2 on these social media handles. Someone who wants to understand about cryptocurrencies, we have videos, we have tutorials here which will explain to you in the best way they explain to you cryptocurrencies and how you can venture into this investment safely and how you can avoid the risks, because every business has a risk, but you need to understand the risks of cryptocurrencies, and definitely when you invest, you will make a good investment. So today we are going to be talking about scalping. It is the first day trading strategy that I'm going to talk about today. So they tell us that scalping is a very common trading strategy among day traders. We said that day traders are people who enter and exit the positions of the market on the same day. So they're telling us that it involves taking advantage of small price moves that happen on short time frames, that is day trading. They tell us that this can be gaps in liquidity, the bid-ask spread, and other market inefficiencies. These can be gaps in liquidity. So let me take you to Google and we understand what is liquidity, because I want these things to be explained to you so that you understand them very well. So liquidity simply means how easily you can buy or sell a cryptocurrency without affecting its price too much. That is what liquidity means. And I've told us that the bid-ask spread, my friends, I encourage you to use Google as your friend, because you can understand these terms very well. So the bid-ask spread is the amount by which the ask price exceeds the bid price for an asset in the market. But here is the best definition. The bid-ask spread is essentially the difference between the highest price that a buyer is willing to pay, the difference between the highest price a buyer is willing to pay for an asset and the lowest price that a seller is willing to accept. That is the meaning of a bid-ask spread. So, and other market inefficiencies. Scalpers will often trade on margin or trade future contracts to amplify their results. Scalpers will often trade on margin. So I want us to understand margin, because people who have been trading cryptocurrency, I think this thing margin, you have been seeing margin. What does margin mean? So in crypto trading, margin refers to the amount of funds a trader needs to deposit in their account to open a leveraged position, especially allowing them to borrow money from the exchange to trade larger amounts of crypto than they could with just their own capital. So you borrow from the exchange. People who do futures trading, I believe you know what we call the leverage, the 1x, the 2x, the 5x, 10x. So the x means the times. So here they simply mean that if Arafat, or if any one of you, you have $100, for example, you want to trade, you want to benefit between the difference of the price movement. So if I say that I want to use 10x, meaning that $100 times 10 times, I'll be like trading with $1,000 because of the money that I've borrowed from the exchange. But I would encourage everyone here, please don't do futures trading unless you have experience in the cryptocurrency trading. If you're a new member and you want to venture into these financial markets, please do spot trading, because spot trading simply means buy low, sell high. You don't need to be an expert. So they're telling us that since the percentage price targets tend to be smaller, larger position sizes make more sense. In fact, this is generally true for most day trading strategies. However, trading with leverage doesn't mean that risk management principles go out of the window. This is what I talked about. You should really be very keen about the risk management. You should have the risk management. You should be aware of that. So a successful scalper will be aware of margin requirements and apply proper position sizing rules. So as you are seeing this, it calls for someone who has some experience in trading the cryptocurrency market. If you are new, please do spot trading. So if you would like to read about a simple formula for position sizing, in the next videos that we shall be having, I'll show you how to calculate the position size in trading. But let us continue with our first day trading strategy known as scalping. Scalpers may use strategies such as order book. What does order book mean? If I come to Google again, I ask it, I want to use Google, the most trusted engine. I want to ask it, what is an order book? An order book is essentially a digital list of all buy and sell orders placed on an exchange for a particular cryptocurrency pair. A digital list of all buy and sell orders placed on an exchange for a particular cryptocurrency pair. So now for me, I have Binance. I want to show you how does this order book look like. So on my left hand side, you see different prices in red and others in green. So the upper ones are in red, the lower ones are in green. That is what we call an order book. A digital list of all buy and sell orders placed on an exchange. Even if you have OKX, just simply go to markets, go to trade, search for a coin pair, for example, Bitcoin stroke USDT. You'll be able to see what we call an order book. So they're telling us that scalpers may use strategies such as order book analysis, volume heat maps, and many technical indicators to define their entry and exit positions for individual trades. So if they talk about technical analysis or technical indicators, they're talking about things like the RSI, relative strength index, things like the volume, the MACD indicators, things like analyzing these chart patterns. That is what they mean by the technical indicators. So to define their entry and exit positions for individual trades. However, due to the first trade execution and high risk, scalping is generally most suitable for skillful traders. In addition, due to the extensive use of leverage, a few bad trades can quickly blow up your account. This is what I said. If you're using leverage or margin, meaning that you're doing futures trading means the speculation of market prices, whether they will appreciate or depreciate in value, meaning that you can easily lose money in futures trading, because if you predict that the market will go into a long position of appreciating in value and it goes in red, it depreciates in value, you have high chances of losing the money. Why don't you do spot trading? You buy low and sell high. So if you want to understand more of these things, we are going to be having tutorials there. I told you this is the best page, these are the best social media handles. Just follow, just subscribe, just comment. My WhatsApp number is there in the biography. Feel free to contact me at any time so that you can gain knowledge and understand more about the financial markets, the stocks, the forex market, and the cryptocurrency market. So in the next video, don't miss the second trading strategy, which shall be known as range trading. Today we have looked at scalping. Nextly, we shall look at range trading. Thank you very much, our subscribers. Thank you very much for people who share our videos. We are really very grateful. And for those who haven't yet subscribed, please do so that we can keep learning together.